at age 40, I became a writer. I didn't think I would be writing books. I was told I shouldn't even go to college, much less write a book. So at age 40, a publisher would happen to be in the audience where I was giving a speech and asked me to write a book. And although I resisted, I did write my first book, The Serenity Principle, which was a passion of mine because I'd worked in the addiction field for many years, and I knew that the three principles were the missing link in recovery from addiction. So that was my first book, and I was fortunate enough to get a major publisher to pick that book up, HarperCollins. That led to my second book, who I wrote with Dr. Richard Carlson, Slowing Down to the Speed of Life, which was really an autobiography of our lives because we were really type A, high energy people, and the principles really helped us to slow down to the present moment in our professional life, in our marriages, as parents, in all aspects of our life. So we shared that book, which became an international bestseller. It's in 26 languages and 56 countries around the world. The book after that Harper also asked me to write was The Speed Trap, which was a follow-up of Slowing Down to the Speed of Life, just a short bunch of stories of illustrating the power of this understanding in a CEO's life, and a woman whose husband died suddenly, and lots of different scenarios to help people relate to how this actually plays out in our everyday life. And my fourth book was called Slowing Down to the Speed of Love, which was about, because I'm a marriage counselor, family therapist, I always wanted to take these principles into the family therapy field. So I wrote Slowing Down to the Speed of Life, which is a handbook for relationships based on the three principles. And my last book that I wrote was called Fearproof Your Life, which I decided to write after 9/11. And I saw the avalanche of negative news stories and fear-mongering through the media. And I wanted to give the public an immunity to the download of negativity and fear-mongering. Currently, I'm working on my latest book, The Transformation Principle, which is really the culmination of my whole life's work. I'm interviewing people who I've worked with, and many other people I've worked with, teaching the three principles in all walks of life. And I've interviewed them around their transformation experience, the moment where their life changed, and what's the golden thread that ties all of those transformational experiences together, the underlying principles of that. So that's why it's called The Transformation Principle. So I'm hoping that book will be out within the year and will be available to you. And I'm going to be posting lots of vlogs on this site as I'm writing. I'm going to be sharing with you little snippets of what I'm writing about. So those are some of the ways that you can learn about the three principles.